What is up, everybody? RexEncholada here, and today we have two battles with a weird team because I was gonna do a PO live with just a random team, but shenanigans happened. So yeah, I just recorded the replays and decided to upload the battles. So I don't really think I want to put the thing I normally put on the side that tells the moves and all that, just because I'm not gonna use this team again. And it was kind of just a team that was put together just for the lulz. And yeah, so anyway, I have two battles with it. This first one is against a guy whose name I can't pronounce, but whatever. So yeah, clear my throat, sorry about that. So I lead with my Abomasnow and he leads with his clamps. He goes for a sandstorm. I set up a lead seed, and the ironic thing about this was this is a hail team, but I didn't even try to make it a hail team. It just happened, and it's not really a hail team either. It's just like half hail team. But anyways, I go for toxic. He goes for stealth rocks and sandstorm, and I switch out to my Mamoswine, go for an ice shard, and he toxic me and then dies to lead seed. So that's always good. I mean, people decide to stay in and let stuff die. That's good. So he goes out to his F15 Skarmory, and I ice shard as he sets up spikes. And Mamoswine can't do anything. Pikachu can't. Pikachu is the only thing that can do something to this Skarmory, but I figured I should be able to like at least wear it down some. So I'm just gonna try different moves just to see what goes on. As he just sets up more laser spikes, and at this point I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't have time for this. Pardon my French. I don't have time for this. So I go out to Pikachu, take extra damage, like extreme damage from hazards, and he whirlwinds me out. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. You're cool. So now I go out to my Abomasnow, go for the HP fire, I think that is, just in case he wanted to. I don't know why I went for it. I have Blizzard on there. I don't have no idea why I went for HP fire, but it doesn't matter. So I go for the HP fire, and he whirlwinds me out to Latios. Yeah, and he switches out to Medic, his Chansey. I don't know why I called it by his nickname. But here, this Latios has Charge Beam, and I think it's Specs. I don't know. I think it's Specs Rash Charge Beam Latios. I'm not sure. But yeah, so I'm just gonna wait for the Seismic Toss because it does 27, but I have a Rocky Helmet. I don't know why. But my thing to do, like with that team, I would try to, or not try, I would set up lead seed and then send out Latios on Chanseys. And yeah, because it would get hurt by Rocky Helmet and lead seed, and yeah, your wall can't be a good wall just taking damage. But anyway, so he just keeps seismic tossing and soft boiling, and I get paralyzed, and so I die to hail this turn. And I go back out to my no, actually I go out to Duck Trio. Sorry, getting ahead of myself. So anyway, I go for an Earthquake thinking it would do a lot more than it does, but it actually does not very much of anything. And I'm thinking this is why Doug Trio isn't higher up, like in a higher tier, because I mean it's good, but its attack is not all that good. Wait, what tier is Doug Trio in? I have no idea. Anyway, I just keep Earthquaking, and it just keeps soft boiling. It's just gonna soft boil until I die to hail that I put up. So yeah, should have just let the sandstorm stay up, because then I wouldn't be taking damage, and you know, whatever. But that's all in the past. So I go out to my Abomasnow, and I set up. I live with 1 HP, or not 1 HP, 1%. Set up the lead seed as I go back out to my, what's it called? My Mamoswine. And here I meant to click Ice Shard, but instead I click Superpower. And this is how much of a beast Mamoswine is. The physically defensive Tan growth takes 20-something% from a superpower, which is resisted, I believe, or neutral hit. I don't know. I'm too tired right now. But that's just a lot of damage for no reason. So I decided, you know what? Now it's time to go out to Kieran Black and just fire off Blizzard. So down goes the what's it called, the Tan growth, and then he complains about this crit, acting like it really mattered, but it didn't, because he couldn't stall me, because if he stalled me, that's just asking for a crit. So anyway, he scalds me, and I go for the Fusion Bolt to not take out his Queen Jelly, but Hail does it for me. And he forfeits, and yeah, he sends out a Skarmory, and he ends up forfeiting. He talks bad about my team. He says my team is bad, which I know it is, and he says that I only won because of the crit, but honestly the crit didn't matter. Like, it didn't matter. It just didn't matter. And if his plan was to stall me out, that would not have made sense anyway, because when you stall someone, you're asking for a crit. Like, crit, there's a 12% chance of getting a crit. That's a 1 in 8 chance. That's so once every 8 turns, you're roughly once in every 8 turns, you're gonna get crit. So you can't get mad because you stall and then you get crit. That's just what happens in the game. But anyway, the second match is against a guy. His name is FGDF. So I don't know what that stands for. Maybe I don't know. But this one was very good. So yeah, let's get into this battle too as well. Also, también. I don't know. So I lead with Mammal Swine as he leads with Heatran, which is on a balloon. So I go for an Ice Shard just in case he wants to switch, but he really had no reason to. As he sets up Stealth Rock, so this is like the Stealth Rock variant of Heatran, obviously. So I go for an Ice Shard again, predicting like the Thundurus actually, but he brings in the Latios, which is good for me. So I just keep Ice Sharding because, you know, it hasn't failed me. So I I switch out to my Abomasnow as he goes for the predicted Scald. I saw that from like miles away. So he goes back out to his Heatran, and I set up a Leech Seed because I knew he was switching. I knew he wasn't going to stay in, so I set up a Leech Seed, get a tiny bit of health back, and I go back out to my I go out to my Latios as he goes for a Lava Plume, which does not burn me, thank God. And I get some Leech Seed health and take some hail, and he switches out to a Latios of his own. By the way, this Latios is a especially defensive Latios. So yeah, just thought I would try that out because normally Latias are defensive. So I used a defensive Latios just to see how that worked out. But I have no idea what happened there. We took damage. So I set up another. He switches in his Tentacruel, and I set up Leech Seed on it. And I go back out to my Latios again as he goes for another Scald, and I do not get the burn. So that's 30% chance burn moves not burning me. I'm happy. Like I'm happy. So he goes for the Rapid Spin to spin away the Leech Seed, but I have Rocky Helmet because I'm the boss, and I hit him with a Charge Beam, get the boost. So there's no way he's gonna stay in this turn because he was gonna lose his Tentacruel, but he actually does stay in this turn, and the third 30% move gets the burn. So yeah, can't really get mad at that. That was 3 times. I mean that's what it does. So I get hurt by hail, I get hurt by the burn, and he brings out his Thundurus Therian. He goes for the Agility. I'm like, nah, bitch. Hit him with a Draco. Thought you were smart. I'm not Scarf. This isn't even a Scarf. This is Rocky Helmet. I don't know why you would go for Agility anyway. I'm at +2. I have nothing to lose to go for a Draco. So I go for the Draco and take out the Thundurus, and he brings in his Gengar. Hits me with the HP, most likely Ice. So I go out to Dugtrio. I set up a sub just to see what he wants to do. And he goes for another Hidden Power, gets a crit, but it doesn't matter because I just forgot that he was using HP Fire. So I go for the Sucker Punch. It does a heck of a lot, but the HP Ice takes me out, so that's unfortunate. So I go into my Mammal Swine to go for the Ice Shard on whatever he wants to die. So yeah, he keeps his Latios in, and he goes out to get a safe switch on his Terrakion. I hit that with an Ice Shard. It does a decent amount. He hits me into close combat. It drops his defenses. So at this point, I have to kind of play smart. So I go out to my Kyurem Black, which is mixed. It has like exactly split HP, or not HP. It has exactly split attack and special attack, and then it has max HP, and I don't remember what nature it is. But anyway, I go for a Charge Beam, I think, and he brings out the Heatran. Then I go for Dragon Pulse, I think. I don't know, but he brings out this Heatran, roars me out, and I'm out in my Abomasnow die, so I no longer have Death Fighter, and I'm out to my Pikachu. This powerful beast of a monster. Bitch! Shofu style. Anyway, he close combats my Pikachu, gets the Para, so I'm like, yes, I can outspeed this. So I should be good to outspeed this and kill this. So I go out to my Kyurem Black, which takes even more damage, and I go for a Blizzard. I fire off a Blizzard. So now it's down to his Latios at 8% and my Kyurem Black, but he's faster and hits me with the Draco. So yeah, that's the game. But it was a good battle still, and I'm pretty sure if he would not have roared me out into my Abomasnow, then I would have won. So that was a good play on his part, choosing roar. But yeah, Look at the previous video. Thanks for watching. Remember, you're a rose in the field of daisies. Deuces.